That's your winning face. I'd hate to see you lose.
We underestimated the Constant.
Yeah, he's a glorified desk clerk.
He's not just after the money. He wants it all.
We caught him once, we can do it again. And... well, we're not the ones who let him escape.
You still don't trust her.
I don't like executive decision makers. Look, you don't have to follow her, you know? Soon, this will be over. Maybe it's time to think about the future. You have to face the possibility that there's no going back. If the ICA knows what you did...
she'll make it right. She always does.
We have a fix on Carlisle.
Merde.
Come on.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Pourquoi que...
We've got a plane to catch. I hope you like the rain, 47.
Miss Burnwood,
How did you...
I have everyone's number. You really ought to know by now.
You planned this? All of it?
Don't be silly. I just played the hand I was dealt.
We'll find you.
You had me. Where'd that get you?
We handed you an empire.
It's for the best. The partners were complacent, set in their ways. But power is more than just security. Providence can be an agent of change. Surely you understand. Or you will. Soon enough.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlisle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlisle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlisle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlisle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears.
Carrément Mado rentrer là-dedans avec plein de flics. Moi, ça n'en empêchera pas de rentrer.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlisle. Please wait. Madame Carlisle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlisle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Oui, bon, allez.
A famous private investigator.
J'ai pas vu qu'il y avait des gardes là-bas.
gentleman. He gave me his coat and all. Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've travelled to London.
Je doute pas que je suis un assassin. Oui, j'ai changé de tenue. Tiens, c'est très bien gardé. Hein. Je préfère éviter de combattre avec tous ces gardes là parce que.
Clearance, mister. Please, don't waste my time. You can't be here, sir. Hey!
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Ah, d'accord, je n'ai pas le droit d'y aller.
Hey, I see you one more time, so help me.
Super. Je pensais qu'il fallait la suivre, mais en fait, non.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've travelled to London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
Je pense qu'il faut le suivre.
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47? Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47. It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I think the crime scene has more clues, 47.
Guess you better first.
Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Oh, stop pacing. God's sake.
I don't get any kind of explanation. It's bloody rude.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
That means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here is the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmire, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
Spend a few bucks. A girl like you deserves that.
I don't know.
Où c'est le cas? Je suis pratiquement à côté d'elle. Ah, c'est au-dessus. Alors, si on peut passer ou pas.
Received the vault token for the Moulton Fitzpatrick London Bank. Did I understand correctly that I should give it to Rebecca in case of your death?
Exactly. She holds the other one. I want her to have the file on Arthur Edwards if I die.
You're not fearful she'll be in trouble if she knows?
She will start digging when she realizes things don't add up, inevitably getting her in trouble. I'd rather she knew who she's up against. She's clever and resourceful. Who knows, maybe she'll be able to hit him where it hurts. But I don't want her to get involved prematurely. Hopefully she'll never have to get involved.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmire, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
You faced great obstacles too.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr.
For
Whitmire,
centuries the
you have enough
Carlyles have
evidence to
fought
present
to
your case for
prosper.
Madame Carlyle?
All of us.
No, not yet.
Alone.
Come and see me when you do.
Mr. Fernsby?
Ouais, c'est la même chose.
You have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
I wonder
and see.
what you
On va fouiller un peu
start
là-haut.
digging when she realizes things
Si on peut
don't add up,
rentrer, évidemment.
inevitably getting her in trouble.
Sorry, sir. Got orders.
Ah,
Can't let you
She
through.
knew
Sorry for the inconvenience.
she's clever and resourceful. Who knows, maybe she'll
y a
be
pas
able to
d'autre
hit him
chemin.
where it hurts. But I don't want her to get involved prematurely. Hopefully she'll never have to get involved at all.
soul. First time here? Yep. Yeah, it's impressive, all right.
A safe in Madame Carlyle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
Huh?
J'ai mis un peu de temps pour rentrer dedans. Pas étonné si elle revient ici.
Come on, you copy? Okay, we've got a terrible accident here.
Don Yates, Alexa Carlyle here. You need to explain yourself. I demand that you return my call ASAP. Sending a junior attorney is gross negligence of your responsibilities and your company and personally as well. I wish you mark my words.
That's Madame Carlyle taken care of. Time to get the file on Arthur Edwards.
Ouais, il croit que c'est un accident. La vieille est morte. Et on dit. Faire ce qu'il y a.
Peculiar icons above the safe. I wonder if they might be some sort of a code.
Je connais pas la combinaison. Ça peut inscrire quelque part, c'est une combinaison.
I dare you to...
voyage, si tu sais voler.